Well, good evening, Mr. Athwar and Mr. Rakhania.
Good evening, bro.
So, I would like to welcome you to join here in the IELTS exam, oral test. I think the last day or day before yesterday, you finished your written test, right?
Yes, yes.
Mhm. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. I believe you will be capable to answer properly and very simple something. Just I'm going to check you whether you can catch the question and you can answer back or not. That's the main issue. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
you have sufficient skills, sufficient knowledge as you are professional, so please try to answer me. Okay, Mr. Athwar, I would like to ask you first that would you please introduce yourself
Okay.
in 2 minutes?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Adhar Hussain. My home district is in Lalmonihar. I am working at TDS as a capacity development manager in Kurigram district. And previously, I have completed my master degree from Russia University. My subject was Geography and Environmental Studies. And then I have completed another master's from Brack University. My subject was Educational Leadership and School Improvement. And after that, I have completed a postgraduate diploma from Dhaka University. The major subject was genocide studies, and this is my academic background. I have almost 20 years experience in the field of development sector, especially in education sector. I have been a long period of working with education in the field of primary education and the secondary education also. Most of the time I work with the primary and secondary teachers, sometimes also close working experience with the student or children in primary and secondary level. And most of the time of my career, I have performed both side in managerial aspect, and sometimes I conducted different type of training. Basically, the capacity development of teacher, the capacity development of the staff. These are my job expertise and job experience area. Now I am stayed in the Kurigram, basically for my job purpose with my wife, and we have the two children. They are along with me, and most of the time I enjoy a lot in the Kurigram district as the natural flavor of the Bangladeshi culture and the Bangladeshi people's their uh, race, their ability to respect each other. We found in the Kurigram, they are the people of the Kurigram. They are likely their hospitality is good. They are good manner. They have the honesty, and uh, they live a simple life with their daily work. And so I am happy to be here, and also I have enjoyed my job also in parallel. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Thank you very much indeed. Well, now, so you said you have been working with TDH.
Yeah.
Could you please elaborate what is TDH?
TDS means Traders Home Foundation. It is established in basically as a foundation 1988, and the head office of Traders Home Foundation is Lausanne in Switzerland. They have operated more than 32 countries and basically work in protection for the children.
So it is an NGO, and you have been providing service to the deprived people or children or backward people, right?
Basically, the combination of backward people, unprivileged children who are forcibly displaced during the war, and some are displaced by the climate issue, climate-induced vulnerability. These people, like during a camp, PDS, they have been working for the protection of children. their mental well-being as well as the physical well-being, and sometimes they will provide their mental well-being basically for their daily life enjoyable and become more free with the such type of environment like Bangladeshi context.
All right, thank you so much indeed. And now I would like to go to Mr. Khan. Would you please introduce yourself in short
Sure.
within 2 minutes?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a stage. I'm Mr. Rokunuddin. I'm the man of Kurigram. I born here, and my family, total family, they are living here. I started my study also here. I started my study in primary, high school level, and college level from Kurigram, Nanshu, Kojela. Then I went to Chittagong University. I graduated from Chittagong University, honors and masters from the subject of sociology, and it's very like most subject to me, and I got that, and I could get the first opportunity to study sociology because I want to understand the people's life, their development, the region of their backwardness. I would like, and I got the opportunity last of all, and I started my career in 2005. That was in PODIC. PODIC is one of the organization, NGO, non-government organization. They work in coastal based area, especially Chittagong and Borishal. I work in Borishal. That was education related project, and USAID supported project. My career started from 2005 to still now I am working in the development sector, and most of the time of my career I passed in education sector, especially non-formal education and strengthening mainstream education, sometimes pre-schooling or pre-primary education, as well as another education, life skill and literacy education, adolescent empowerment activities. Uh, 2 years I got experience from livelihood sector for the ultra poor. I worked for the ultra poor people of river basin chor dwellers. Their life, I try to improve their life with my project activities in Rangpur Gongachara. I work in different organizations in different places like Kodak in Borishal, then Nari Kokko in Dhaka, Campaign for Popular Education in Dhaka, MMS for in Dhaka. That's the slum dweller. I work with slum dwellers. I work with the what can I say? It's very ultra poor in Borishal. The ethnic people with Jaipura, Jatuhar, Nauga, Shawtal, Oral, I work with them for their life and livelihood improvement as well as education, their children's education. And last of all, I got the opportunity to work with TDA's, the Renaissance Foundation. Before it, 3 years ago, I worked in TDA's Italy part, that was also children advancement program, and now I am working in Spirit project. It's supported by Olympic Refugee Foundation, and we are giving here the technical support to the Chor people, especially who are displaced or at the risk of displacement. We are working for them to help their mental and psychosocial well-being. Uh, in my career, most of the time I was outside of my native district,
Which one is your native district?
Kurigram.
Okay.
Yeah, but this time I got the opportunity working in Kurigram, working for the people of in Kurigram. It is, I think, it's a great opportunity to me, and I could live with my parents. My parents is so old now, and they are alive still. can give their touch, their advice. So I think it's a very good time for me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all.
Thank you very much indeed. Are you married, right?
Yes,
Do you have any children?
yes, I have two children,
What?
one boy and one girl.
Are they
Yeah,
school going or college going?
one school going.
That's great. Okay. As you said, you are from Kurigram.
Yeah,
Would you please tell me how many upajilas are there in your district?
yeah, nine Upazilas.
Sure.
Yes, sure.
What's the name of your upajila?
Nageshwari.
Hmm, that's great. Mr. Athwar, you are from Lalmoni, right?
Yeah.
So, could you please tell me how many upajilas are there in your Lalmoni district?
Basically, at a time I could not count, but I recall myself and remember because most of the time I also out of the Lalmanihar in my education purpose and my job purpose.
Mhm.
The first time I have been working in Kurigram
Oh.
last year. So Kaligons, Aditmari, Lalmanihar Sodor, and Hatibanda. Uh, there are Padgram. There are 5 upazilas in Lalmania.
Really?
Yeah.
Only five?
Only 5.
This means it's a small district?
Small districts, but the geographical location
Mhm.
and the length is
Length
long,
is high.
but wide
Less.
is very less.
Less. Long. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Okay. So, what is the name of your upajila?
Lalmania Sodor, basically my union is Tista, which is very popular to most of the Bangladeshi people
Yeah.
because the Tista river, Tista basin
Mhm.
in our native village
Mhm.
and 2 bridges here. One is railway and another is for the bus and other transportation.
Yeah. Yes. What is the population of your district?
Actually, I don't enough countable in my memory.
Maybe.
Maybe once upon a time, after 10 years ago, I heard 24,000. Now it maybe 30,000.
1,000.
Yeah, 30,000 in my Upazila
No, district.
district. District, it's maybe uh, 2 lakhs.
And Mr. Khan,
Yes.
what is the population of your district?
In the last census, I found it's 45 lakh, more than 45 lakh.
45.
45.
Yeah, and 22 lakh and 22 lakh and 83 female, 22 lakh and 45 male.
Don't you think that that's very high
Yes, our population
population?
density is so high in this area.
All right, now I'm going to ask you some other question. You did not tell me your nationality, maybe. Would you please tell me your nationality?
Bangladeshi, basically.
And you, Mr. Khan,
I'm also the same Bangladeshi by birth.
would you please tell me the area of Bangladesh? How many miles or square kilometers?
It's 15,570 square kilometers.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's per mile. But
Square
square
mile.
kilometers is 1,44,000 square kilometers. But we heard it, we followed it that it's expanding more, but it's not that appropriate.
Okay, that's good. So, Mr. Atwar, you are in private organization. I think you have sufficient knowledge about your own country. At present, who is the president of your country?
The president is the existing president. The nickname the Chukku and the full name. Sorry, I am just nervous bit. Shahabuddin Chukku.
Chup with the nickname?
Yeah, nickname.
All right. So, have you ever heard the name of Sheikh Hasina or Khalida Zia like this?
Yes, because I born in 1978, I recall in my memory the period of Ishaq, Hussein Muhammad Ishaq, then Sheikh Hasina and Khaleda Zia. all parties are in their power
So
exercise.
who was Sheikh Hasina?
Sheikh Hasina now is a former Prime Minister of Bangladesh.
Okay.
Now she is fleed away in some unrest situation of Bangladesh.
Why did she flee away from Bangladesh?
Because most of the time, a long time, about 17 years, he ascended in power, and during her power, he corrupted. He made corruption in different sectors, like the voting system of Bangladesh is destroyed. Public has no right to cast their own votes, and others corruption like many sectors.
I mean, you want to say her ruling was not good for the people of the country.
As well as both the ruling, the power exercise and their exercise of different activities are not favorable to the people as well as the country. And he is detached from the whole world, actually in the Western world. The Western world, the people who
You could finish.
actually, I would like to say that after devaluation in the Western world, basically the USA and other countries, they have a lot of crisis condition in Bangladesh, and which is mostly the free cost. They don't any return from the Bangladesh basically. And after the liberation, when Bangladesh is growing up rapidly, the culture of the Bangladesh and economic development is gradually improved. In that time, the Awami League leader, former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, ascended his power, and he avoid these people, and he show herself as he is the supreme power of Bangladesh, so that they that overlook the Bangladesh and the policy. They keep silent against the Sheikh Hasina. And when the condition day by day is deplorable, the people of Bangladesh are not accept her in, eagerly. And then a crisis moment is created, and she bound to flee away from the Bangladesh.
I see. Okay. So, after departure of Sheikh Hasina, who has taken power to run the country now, Mr. Yes?
Now our power has taken Dr. Yunus, the Nobel owner.
Okay. Is he a politician?
I think he's not a politician, but as he's ascending the presidency and the power, although he is not a politician,
So, how about his ruling? Do you think he's doing fine for the country?
still now, I think he's going fine because he has a good attachment with the worldwide, other countries, nations. We got in shortfall with this relationship in the past years, and besides, uh, his intelligence, I think, is much more to know the situation, what is the situation, and what should do. He can understand. I can guess it.
Well, do you have an idea how many political parties are there in your country?
I have not exact idea about that, but it's not less than 100. It's more than 100.
Okay. So, Mr. Athor, are you involved in politics?
No, from my student life, I don't support any politics.
Don't you like politics?
No, and basically, not only me, my family also free from any political issues in practically or showing any activities that I like or fond of these parties. Never. We just cast the vote.
Okay, so just I'm going to ask you some short question. That is, how many divisions are there in Bangladesh?
Uh, Basically, there are nine.
I think he cannot help you.
Yeah, just I remember. Rajshahi, Khulna, Sylhet, Dhaka, Dinajpur, Mymensingh, 8 division.
Mr. Khan,
Yes.
the gentleman said that there are 8 divisions in Bangladesh. Is it right?
Yes, it's right.
The names are okay?
I can follow every name. I can say.
It's okay. Okay, please.
Okay. ঢাকা, চিটাগং, রাজশাহী, খুলনা, বরিশাল, সিলেট, ময়মনসিংহ, and Rome.
Hmm. How many districts
There are
are
64
there in
districts.
Bangladesh? 64.
Yeah.
Do you think 64?
60.
And how many districts did you travel in Bangladesh?
Almost I don't wrote it or count it.
Maybe.
But maybe I have wrote it 350 upazalas, almost 50 districts.
50 districts you visited?
Yeah.
My God. And how about you, Mr.?
I visited more than 20 districts, that means maybe 22 to 25.
Mhm. Have you ever been to Dhaka?
Yes,
How many times?
um, a lot of times.
What part of Dhaka usually you live?
I live at Raya Bazar Dhanmoti most of the time, and sometimes in Midpur.
Would you please tell us something about your experience in Dhaka? How do you feel about their environment and other things? Just 1 minute.
Yeah, I lived in Dhaka 3 times. Once 2 year, one 3 year, and one year. But most of the time, whenever I travel in one place to another, I have to go over the Dhaka. I think Dhaka is a very historical, significant area of our country, and if we feel that, then our Dhaka is very proud city for us. We feel proudness for Dhaka because it was the very ancient capital in this area, Indian subcontinent also. And presently, I like Dhaka very much because there have uh, a diversified facility, every facility. If any rich people live in Dhaka, middle class people live Dhaka, poor people live Dhaka, everybody has a scope to live because everybody has different places to live, different rate to purchase, different market. I think that's very fine in Dhaka, but that crowd sometimes traffic is pains for anybody, but I like.
Thank you very much. Mr. Athar, have you been to Dhaka?
Yes, several times I have been.
Okay. As you visited so many districts, maybe you had been to Cox's Bazar also.
Yeah.
How many times?
4 or 5 times.
Did you go there alone or official too?
Sometimes official tours, maximum times.
Did not you take your family to visit Cox's Bazar?
Not with my family. When at first I gone here when I studied in Russia University for the field excursion, field study. Then I visited the Cox's Bazar, also the Saint Martin.
No, well, would you please tell us something about your Cox's Bazar traveling experience? 1 minute
Yeah,
maximum.
the Cox's Bazar is a beautiful city in Bangladesh because the longest beach of the world in Cox's Bazar. When I traveled to Cox's Bazar, and some curiosity was created in my mind. At the first time I was going to the Cox's Bazar, and in the Cox's Bazar, just I seen as a narrow city. The roads are some roads are very good, and some roads are the paralyzed condition, and there are big buildings here in in the center of the Coxsazar city for the residential purpose, the working business, and also the Coxsazar there are many sheep fish like coral and different types of fish are found here, and people enjoy a lot to receiving the fish, and Rupchanda one of the favorite fish of Bangladeshi people. And when the couple the family to the consider they like more, and I enjoy a lot.
Did you swim in the water?
I can swimming in the water, but when I just drop in the seas, I just sometimes afraid to go to the
You do not know how to swim,
I know how to swim.
but you are afraid of Bay of Bengal
Yeah, Bay of Bengal,
because
but-
of wave. Huh?
Yeah, wait.
Did you test the water of Bay of Bengal?
Bay of Bengal, it's my little bit history. As I the man of land in northern part of Bangladesh, when I first just dropped in the seas, then some water just laughing in my mouth, and I taste here the salinity. It's very much salinity. I afraid and I surprised of what the water is, and I recall my memory. One of our lecturer in our intermediate course, the poetry was the ancient area. There is two lines. There is water, water everywhere, but there is no water, drink to draw. These are the similarity of my teachers and my first time experience in Pakistan.
Thank you very much, Lily. Do you know how to drive a car or micro or anything, any vehicle?
In vehicle, actually, I ride only bicycle and motorcycle. Others is not.
Have you ever been to any other country out of Bangladesh?
No, I have no opportunity to.
Do you have any plan to go somewhere?
I have a plan to visit in my nearest country in India. Firstly, most of like favorite Bangladeshi people is almost go the Darjeeling and others point they really like, and I have same plan. If I visited the India,
Yeah, it will give you a lot of experience and knowledge. It will be good for you to be also mentally creation. How about you, Mr. Rakan? Have you been to any other country?
No, I didn't get the opportunity to go any other country.
Don't you have any plan to go somewhere?
Yeah, once I had a plan to go in India.
So, do you have any plan to visit some place? Some
Yeah,
country?
once I had a plan to visit in India because of one of my once to get the treatment, but I cancelled that. I already completed my passport and tried, but that time I had to cancel. But now I am fit, free and not in sickness because of taking treatment from Dhaka. But I have a plan. If I get opportunity to visit in abroad, I will go India same as Mr. Atwar, because I think India is the very largest country and all the natural beauties, everything remaining in India. If another cause have to me, and it's a capacity issue. From my own, if I get the opportunity, I will go India to travel every place.
Mm-hmm.
And if another way, that means from official or other tours, I can go other country.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no plan to do that.
Right. Thank you very much. Just a moment. My next question is your nationality. You said you are Bangladeshi. Your family language is Bangla, and social language is also Bangla. Maybe. Well, and you also practice always Bangla, right?
yes.
But sometimes you officially use English also. So I would like to know, being a Bangladeshi, you are speaking English now,
Yeah.
and we know that many Bangladeshi people, they are very good in English grammar and other issues, written plus others. But speaking, sometimes they feel uneasy or they don't want to speak also. But you people, it seems that you are very much fluent and speaking very well. Naturally, a question is arising on me. Would you please tell us the secret of your English skill? How did you learn it and where did you learn it from? It should be 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for asking me.
Remember,
nice
30
question.
seconds, half a
Nice,
minute.
nice question. First on the context, if you get the opportunity in government to speak in English, then one or me can rapidly increase my speaking skill. One of the most reason I previously I have the capacity is very low. When I took the opportunity to attend the English course in front of you, there are different type of talk techniques like the in presentation in the font, the conversation style, making some questions and grammatical issue. That the 3 month it just blew myself in my inner to speak in bit uh, loud and bit more fluency and which is
I mean, you want to say that you have taken language course 3 months?
yeah 3 months
Where from?
from Holy Cross institution.
Is it recently?
Yeah, recently.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Please carry on.
These are the I think these are the heaven to me because I have don't get such type of opportunity in the rural context of Bangladesh like the Kurigram district. And most of the time I work in different places of Bangladesh in different district, but I don't found such type of English spoken institution where just the more emphasis on the speaking skill. They have just come here, they have the written work and they most of focus on the grammar. But in here, I found the most focus on the grammar, not grammar skill. Grammar skill just read out the as a in our context. Mainly focus on the conversation. Mainly focus how to making the sentence with the context of our grammar based on our grammar. This increase myself and increase my confidence to speak in English fluently.
Well, so as you have taken a course, you mentioned that. Would you tell us something about what sort of lesson did you learn? Can you remember the name of the lessons?
Yeah, there are many lessons I can remember. Like the accident and the hospital and how
That is subject-based conversation.
subject-based conversation.
There is no any name of the lesson like WH question and answering lesson, communicative method lesson, grammatical lesson like this.
Everything is here.
Everything. Okay.
Everything is here. At first, there are like upcoming 7 days class. At first, Mr. Mark readers learned us the grammatical technique one. Then he applicable to us the system of the conversation, how to make a converse each other, how to prepare a sentence based on the grammar, and how to practice in communication each other. That means the communication skill method directly, not the main focus on the grammar. Sometimes speak each other. It may be something wrong or error, but emphasis on speaking.
Well, before getting admitted here, I think you appeared one small test, admission test. Right?
Yeah.
The test shows that you had good knowledge about grammar, writing, translating, everything. But after that also you took the course. So what sort of a special benefit you received through this course?
Special benefit is that in the Bangladeshi culture, if you found the most of the students they have practiced in the grammar basically. The word teacher, the book is a CAT method, communicative language approach method, but they learn their student in the grammar. So basically, by born we are many of us we are sound knowledge or little bit knowledge about the grammar. This is my one of I just essay. But here I benefited here from to others participant and the class environment and the total pedagogy system is that increase my vocabulary sometimes, my speaking skill, and getting me brain how to speak in front of the audience.
Are you quite confident now?
As you might teacher, I don't told here that quite confident, but I am little bit confident.
Did you
And
learn anything new through this course, like international salutation, etiquettes, manners, and other things?
yeah,
Was it helpful to communicate with the international community?
obviously it will help me.
Thank you so much indeed. Mr. Khan, you said you are from Kurigram, so and you never been abroad, but you are speaking English very well. Yes, you have good knowledge. Could you please tell us the secret of your English skill? How did you got this? How did you get this skill? I mean, without hesitation, nervousness, you are speaking, listening, smiling. Please tell us something, the secret here.
Thank you. I, uh, from my childhood, my father was an English teacher. My father is an English teacher, and from my childhood, he tried to communicate with me, with my brother and sister, always in English.
Hmm?
That was first opportunity or a space to communicate English in our family premises. And we always try to improve our English knowledge. Uh, then, uh, you can say from my childhood, I was one kind of, it was not saying something about me, but I was studious, as my father said. I was studious and I always try to learn something. I have thirst of knowledge to know. Uh, it's, it's from my childhood, it was my nature. But uh, I could understand the difference between my communication. It's not the very formal communication, it's just like our Bangladesh communication. I followed it whenever I could get the opportunity to admit here in Holy Cross English language course. I followed. Our Bangla sentence is not correct, and whenever our Bangla sentence, we follow the Bangla sentence and try to make change it in English, then we become fault in communication. That means the communication gap I found. And whenever I started here to learn English, I got the opportunity. I followed some secrecy, some important things which I should know before. That is, the international community or wider community, they follow the politeness, formal ways, salutation, etiquette, sometimes the structure of the sentence. Here, somebody says that grammar is not important for any communicative method, but in this institute I followed grammar is very important, but rightly grammar, correct grammar. And here I could follow that here the grammatical rules are very, very much absolutely right, which come from its origin. And I followed this from here. This is the secrecy, this is the privacy. Before admitted here, my English communication, my salutation, my formal English speaking was not like present.
Oh, I
But
see.
now I can find the change, positive change.
Great. Do you think you are confident now?
I think I am confident, and my confidence level is increasing day by day.
Right. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. Do you browse internet like Facebook or any other media?
Yeah, always I
Do you?
Yeah,
Mhm.
one time.
So don't you try to connect with some international people? I mean, foreigner through Facebook or other way? You can poke them. You can write something. Hello, hi. This and
Yeah,
that.
but there are some restrictions. Was my restriction. My Facebook is very narrow in shape, only 300 or some people are added my Facebook due to the political condition of Bangladesh. Before the number was high, and recently I have deleted all the name. And once upon a time, one lady from like in Nigeria, I just converse with the text writing once upon a time, but not yet.
That's good. Okay. Please tell me, Mr. Rakhan, who are the neighbors of Bangladesh?
And India is the neighbor of our country, Bangladesh.
Only one
India,
country?
no, India, Myanmar, then Myanmar and India. We have two neighbors.
That's right. That's good. Okay, thank you very much. Would you please tell us what are the main sources of Bangladesh to earn foreign currencies?
Yeah, our main source is manpower. We got a lot of remittance from foreign country, and another is we have a lot of foreign aid also, and we export different our crops, our fishes, chingri fishes, jute, sugar cane.
Is there any other sector that giving you much remittance? Any other?
Yeah, once in manpower, foreign aid.
Second?
Second one, bilateral project we got the development fund. It's also the aid or donation.
Any other? Okay, let me see what Mr. Atwar says. Could you please tell us something about what's the sources of Bangladesh to earn foreign currency?
The
How-
main source, if I ranking the high, the first source is garment sector, one of the highest sector, then manpower, and then agriculture. And agriculture in like short of small things. Sometimes we just export. And basically the main economy is depend on the garments sector and the manpower. Basically, they earn a lot of money for Bangladesh.
Well, Mr. Atwar, as you are an experienced person working with private NGO and others and linked with international community, I think you know what sort of problem are there in your country, right?
Yes.
As you know everything, if you get the position of the chief executive of the country, I mean like PM or president, I mean chief executive, what initiative will you take to improve Bangladesh?
Basically, at first firstly I avoid this position because the people of Bangladesh by born they are not honest in my observation. Any if you come to the Ferista, they did not.
They will not accept
they
it,
will
right?
accept take the to cover the such situation. If you question, so as you question me, if I got a prime minister the position, then I actually I think how to connect with the world. At, at first, I build up the communication all the countries and all the collaboration, all the communication, and how the rest of the world they are develop their economy. I got the experience. I try to apply it in Bangladesh. Also, I just focus on the huge manpower in the Bangladesh. They are unskilled. They are unable to earn lot of money, and how we can properly utilize this sort of man, and it may be the real condition to improve in our Bangladesh.
Thank you very much indeed. Mr. Khan, as you are from Kurigram,
Yeah.
are there any problems among the Kurigram people, or everything is okay? Economical or employment, and all things are okay, or there are some?
No, there are some problem in our area.
All right. In that situation, as you are a local person, if the government appoint you as local MP, what would you do for your people first?
First, I will try to. Uh, I think the main problem of this district is no work, scarcity of work.
I told you, as you're from Kurigram, you know what sort of problem is there.
Whenever, if I got such appointment, I will try to create work opportunity in this locality. That may be industry, cottage industry, big industry, and if I can afford a huge work to the distressed people, then they can earn more and they will be happy, I think, in this locality.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Mr. Atwa, I would like to ask you, guess it could be final question. You need to think about your time, okay?
Yeah.
We do not know anything about Lalmonihar. So would you please introduce Lalmonihar in 1 or 2 minutes?
Yes.
Can you
Yeah. Thank you so much. Lalmoni.
tell us something about Lalmonihar
Lalmonihar
people and
geographically is the northern part of Bangladesh.
Okay.
Sometimes as geographical location, it is the beside of the Himalaya, the highest hill of our part in Asia part, and there is a lot of river in Lalmonihar. Basically, one river is big river, Tista river, come from the India, and the people of Lalmonihar is so good. They are very honest. They are simple. They are their hospitality is good, and they have the oil bond among the communities, and some are involved in the political parties. Sometimes we found different type of class about this group. Overall, the different region of people, they enjoy a lot of their regional activities, like Hindus, Muslim, Christian, and others issues. They are just friendly. And one focus thing in Lalmonihar is that in Shapla Chottor, in a small place like uh, quarter bigha space land,
Mhm.
a mosque and a Hindus
Temple.
prayer
Temple.
temple in the same campus.
Hmm.
One of the beauty of Bangladesh.
Yes.
Have you seen?
Now I think I did not visit Lalmonihar Sadar, but I visited Patgram.
Yeah, but
Patgram, yeah.
these are the close in the same campus when the mosque they prayer.
So there is one Shapla circle.
Suppression.
Kurigram also there is one Shapla. Dhaka also there is one Shapla circle. Almost every district
Yeah.
there is one circle, right? Great.
And one of our biggest landlord in Patgra, Burimali, that is.
Oh yes, I visited. Yeah.
And these are the beauty. Once upon a time, the Mughal hut was another landlord, but now it is closed and not working or functioning. And the surrounding the Tista river, people are very good, and they are. I like as my own district. I like it very much. I love it very much. I like all the people in the.
Thank you so much indeed. Yeah, Mr. Khan, would you please tell us something about your Upazila plus your district? I mean, we just want to know something. Can you highlight in 1 minute or 2 minutes?
Okay, sure. My Upazila name is Nageshwari. It is under Kurigram district, and in my Upazila there are 15 unions, and this is a very northern part of our country. And there are 16 river flows in this Kurigram district, and every river's upstream sources are in India. Whenever during rainy season, heavy rainfall and sometimes flash flood, comes over this country. So we think every year this flood, we think it's our meteoric condition, our poverty, about our scarcity of work shows for this region, but it also some blessing whenever the river water flows here, a lot of seed came here, and so our land is very fertile, and it's most of the agricultural hub of this country, rice and other crops are grown plenty here, and there are, I think, in our district especially it is the communal harmony in a comparative to others district, most of the time it is very peaceful. People are not so aggressive like others. We are very simple, and Hindu, Muslim, Buddha, Christian, everybody lives here with very peacefully. Somebody tries to make prejudice or any other thing, but we are very like most living each other, and that's all.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, I would like to thank you for coming, joining, and sharing your opinion. This is the test actually I wanted to test, and I'll check your written mark and oral mark will be added together, and within 3-4 days we shall prepare the result. Okay. So, for the interest of our learners or students, we may use this audio and video in the social media or other places. Do you have any objection?
No, I have no objection.
All right, that's
It's
good.
fine.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much indeed for coming, joining, and sharing your opinion, views, and experience. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Also.